Greetings, friends. It's me, Al, and I'm up early this morning. It's not really early, but I'm gonna unload. I fired a Bisque kiln in the gas, and I fire all gas here. There's some questions about doing Bisque and gas, because a lot of times people will fire Bisque and electric and then do their glazing in gas. But this is 2831G Olympic gas kiln, and yeah, I need a kiln shed, but I fire everything in gas, including Bisque. So we're gonna unload this thing. I fired this off, came off yesterday about 4 o'clock. It's now cool. I had this covered, but I slid this over this morning, and so let's remove this and see what's in here. So I had quite a large load, and I'll show you how I set this up in the bottom. So I'm going to lift this lid. There we go. So these are some pinch pots some visitors did when they came to the studio for a little tour. And I always let the kids do a little pinch pot. So take that out. So I had quite a few pots in here. So I'll show you the cone. So I fire off one cone. I did have the pyrometer hooked up to this. That's a cone 5 melted down, pretty bad. So it got away from me. I do 15-minute checks, and it was starting to go. I came back in 15, and there it was. So that's like a soft bend on a cone 05. So I probably got pretty hot there. Maybe it went to a 4 or a little bit more. But we'll see how these are. This kiln runs hot on the top. Hot on the top. So on a glaze, I'll put a 6 in there and let it melt down like that. And I'll reach a 5 on the bottom, which is good enough. So I fire a wide range glaze and a wide range clay base. So I'm gonna set the camera down here and pull this top shelf out, and we'll see what we got. So I need to be careful. I got some work in here that needs to go out Monday, so I got to glaze Saturday. So I think my shelves are 17-inch shelves inside this. Seems to work out great. So here's a bunch of bowls for a wholesale order for a shave shop with the face. And so I need to glaze these. And fairly large bowl for a person. I'm not going to show their name. It's kind of a private thing. But so that came out nice. That's good. This was a custom order. Set this over here. I don't want this to break. But some other bowls there. So I need to do glazing. So I'm gonna have you all hang out here with the pots, and I'm gonna go get a rack to put all these on. Let me see how I can prop you all up here so you can look in there. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll go like this, right? Yeah, there we go. So now you can see. So I'm gonna unload this as a tie. So the best part is I'm having bread racks. So I put everything in bread racks. Yeah, these aren't bad. Got a nice ting to them. Yeah, these will glaze up fine. So had that been a cone 4 bending like that, I would have had a bad time. Would have had a real bad time glazing because everything would have been bisque too hard. So I'm just gonna go right down through here, and I'm hoping yeah, these are nice bowls. It's for Wet the Face. He makes a play on WTF, which is kind of silly. It's kind of fun. He runs a shave shop online, and these are the Bisqueware for his new run of bowls. So I need to develop a shave cup for him. I don't make a whole lot of money on shavers, but the shaving community is what got me started way back. So I like to make them things. It's a lot of fun. Shavers. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull this next shelf out of here and see how it goes. I think you can see down in there. Wish I could do this better, but I don't think I can. So we're gonna, maybe if I prop it up against a block. Like that, you can see it better. But that's gonna be annoying, I know. Let me try something different here. Yeah, there we go. Spend more time messing with the camera. Yeah, I'll just get on with it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pull this out. So these came out okay. So I got some bowls down in here. I'll bring them up so you can see them. These bowls here are going to Alaska, in an order from Alaska. That's kind of nice. So because that 505 melted all the way down, these bowls here are going to be fired at 06, which is fine for glazing. So these are going to be blue bowls. They have a pretty decent ting to them. I can, you know. So you can hear the difference here on the ting. It's a little bit higher on these. Hear that? Compared to this. but both are okay. I'm happy with it. So I've been trying to crank out some more work. Have a lot of selling channels to fill, but I also work full-time in a paper factory, and sometimes when I get home I'm just worn out and I don't feel like doing anything, so I usually don't, and then I feel bad that I didn't get anything done. And then I just watch Netflix all day to relax, or pottery videos on how to make pots when I'm not making them myself, to make me feel better and make me think like I did something. WTF mugs. These mugs are going to be sent over to WTF. I'm going to clean them up a little bit more. So I think I got 10 of those. See how they go. I need another rack. So I really love this gas kiln. This gas kiln I found used. One of my professors from art school way back contacted me. Still keeps in touch. They're retired now because I've been out probably over 20 years now. But they still like to see what I'm doing. Contacted me and said, "Hey, you know, I know where there's this kiln, and I thought it'd be something small, but I got over there and the thing was this Olympic gas, and I was like, oh man." So that was the best day ever. Best day ever. It saved me a lot of time because I used to fire out everything for the shows in the other kilns, but it took me forever. Yeah, real happy how these came out. So I fire these upside down like this, and some people really worry about how they fire their mugs in the kiln. They put the handles to the inside. I try to, but I don't think it's necessary. So the larger kiln, I put stuff over the edge of the shelf and all kinds of stuff. So here's a mug for me. It's got a crack in it, but I throw a bunch extra. He only needed 8 and I did 10, so hopefully I can get that. So that's that. I'll show you what we got here real quick. So these are all the pots that came out. Those couple there. And then so what I got here, I had that small kiln, so I got, the place looks all junked up, but I was doing raku also. But so I really like the texture patterns of some of these kids do a pretty interesting job here. Some of them come out really interesting, and a turkey foot stamp. But I have to call these kids up. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna stain these in red iron oxide, and I'm gonna stain these in red iron oxide also. Glaze the insides, leave the outsides raw. Glaze the handles. These are going to be coffee mugs. I really like those lines. I've been using the wood rasp for a long time. The last 5 years actually trimming, and it put some really nice lines on the pots. which I really like. So there you have it, friends. Take care. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll try to come back on and do some more unloadings and just show you what I'm doing. So be well and happy potting.